You've got a long time before a game it starts. It's Monday. You're in Tampa. Tick-tock, tick-tock clocks. What do you do to try and fill the time?
We've had a lot of night games this year.
Right.
So we've gotten used to it. And there's really not much you do. You just wake up, eat breakfast, and then you have a long segment meeting with Coach Venables, and then you're trying to look over your nose, but you don't want to overdo it because at this point you should be ready, but just kind of sharpening up on some things, and then you just sit back, relax, listen to music, maybe watch Netflix, and you're just sitting there, man, just dying, ready to play.
Do you find yourself looking at your phone, looking at the clock, or your watch, or whatever?
Yeah, and then you catch out some football games, but then, like Coach Sweeney preaches, you don't want to play a game before you actually play, so you don't want to watch too many football games. But really, if you could take a nap, something like that, just about the time, that's what you usually do.
What is your kind of pregame routine? What do you do? Do you listen to the music? Do you nap? Do you eat a little bit? What do you try and do?
I listen to music, but I think I'm just relaxed. Like I listen to relaxing music. Like I don't really listen to hype up music. I'm not a big hype up guy. I kind of just like to control my mind and just calm down before the game. And just focus on what I need to be focused on and help my teammates win. So for me, I'm usually just trying to relax, listen to relaxing music. I might watch a Netflix from the hotel or something like that. Just relaxing out.
Jalen Hurts and Bo Scarborough, that's quite the two-headed running monster down there at Alabama. What do you see from those guys on film?
Just physical specimens, extremely tough, and they are big size. Jalen Hurts, he's not as tall, but he's still thick. He can run 3 tackles, and then Bo Scarborough, he's huge. So just really physical specimen. They play hard, and it's going to be a great challenge going against them.
Have they changed a lot schematically from what they did last year, even though it's a new running back and a new quarterback and some new guys?
I think their blocking schemes are about the same, and their core principles of offense are the same. Ground and pound, great O-line, and I think they've definitely adapted to the quarterback. Last year they weren't running with the quarterback, and this year he's a beast with the ball in his hands. So they've definitely fit around him and made him utilize his potential and his skills.
It seems like when I watch them, if they get in trouble on third down, they just turn to him on that little outside run. He fakes it and then he goes out. Is that what you see?
Yeah, they definitely preach. We've already seen that they're not afraid to run it on third down. They kind of have an NFL mentality. They're going to play a ball control game and all that kind of stuff. But they have a lot of confidence in their run game, so it can be third down. They're still running the ball. So you have to always look out for that, and that's pretty much it.
They had a Heisman winner running back last year. Was that their mentality last year?
Absolutely. Pound it. Football games are always one in the trenches. No matter what game it is, what offense, what team, it's always going to come down to the trenches, the big man inside, and I think that's what they've always focused on. That's what makes them great, man. You have to run the ball to win games.
The Pitt game then comes to mind. They ran it. I mean, is this about the best way to compare this kind of offense and their philosophies to what Pitt did, or is there a better reference?
Pitt was a different beast. That scheme was completely different. Really, we haven't seen a scheme exactly like that all year. It was really different. But as far as run-first mentality, they definitely have that same mentality.
Do you get caught up in the whole thing that they're going to have a different guy calling the plays than they've had? And, I mean, does that impact all the way down to the player level, or is that more something that coaches worry about?
That's strictly coaches. We just do our job and watch film and try to prepare, and then, the coaches are killing it up here all time, all day here, watching film, breaking it down. So when we go into meetings, they already have everything laid out for us, and so that's kind of their job, and we accept our role, and we're just come ready to play.
I use a comparison with Ben. Is this ride this year, again, the practices are tough, the games are tough, you got to go out and win, but at the same time, you've all been through this process of getting ready for 15 different games. Almost like, last year was freshman year, this year it's sophomore year, if you will. Talk about that.
Yeah, I definitely can see that. And while I wasn't playing much last year, you can just definitely see the maturity in the team. We've been here, done that now, so it doesn't really amaze us. We're grateful for the opportunity, but we're just locked in, we're focused, and we know what we want. We've had these goals all year, so we're just locked in. And we don't want to come up short this year, so you can just definitely see the maturity.